Ladies and gentlemen, Libs of TikTok prove that leftists, or the woke, or whatever they're being called this week, have no sense of humor. Let's take a look, shall we? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I could have came on here and read you the article. I'm pretty sure most of you are at least aware of it by now. But the creator of the Libs of TikTok, and if you've never seen it, I've seen Ben Shapiro do some reaction shows to him. It's actually really funny. It's hilarious. Um, People have no sense of humor. And so, what this creator would do is, I guess, you go to all these leftist YouTube pages and Twitter, and she actually pulled down some very funny and frightening stuff at the same time. I think one of the last big things she did was pulling down all these teachers from Twitter talking about what they're teaching your kids, how they're teaching them about sex. These are your pre-K through third grade kids. So I strongly support DeSantis' bill to protect our kids. No grown adult who's not the parent should be talking to pre-K through third grade kids about sex, anything, anything. And they're starting it young now. It's corrupt, it's evil. But I wanted you to hear in her own words what happened. And if you get a chance, I think she's banned on a lot of platforms now. But if you get a chance, go check it out. I think she has some stuff on YouTube. Maybe she should switch to Rumble. Also, before I start with this, on the other channel, I'm going to cover the mask mandates being taken down yesterday. So I'm going to cover that. That'll be over on Rumble under Dan Dawson, DANDAWSON, all lower caps. Alrighty, and let's begin, shall we?
So the creator of Libs of TikTok remains anonymous. Why? Because we live in a country where you can't even say what you think without threats of violence against you if you're not on the left. But we are happy to talk to that person over the phone, which we are doing now. The creator of Libs of TikTok joins us on the line. Don't know your name. Glad you're on. So you were pulled off Twitter after you were attacked by Media Matters for disseminating hate. Were you surprised by this?
Exactly. No, I was not surprised at all. It definitely felt like a very organized attack by the left to get me suspended.
So how big, and this is not the first platform from which you've been suspended for holding up liberals in their own voice to the rest of the country. Where else have you been kicked off?
I have been kicked off of TikTok, and I've gotten multiple violations on Instagram.
It's just remarkable to me in a country like ours that you feel the need to remain anonymous. Tell us why you're not giving us your name tonight.
Well, I've gotten a few death threats. I get a ton of hate mail, and the left has been showing recently, how they would treat people who disagreed with them. It's funny because some of the death threats, I've reported it, and the people, they still have their accounts on Twitter. So, you can threaten violence and still keep your account, but you can't play a video of what a leftist is themselves saying.
Right. So your opinions are violence, their violence are protected speech. You see how that works? Thank you so much for your bravery. And again, I just can't overstate, you're not even giving your opinions necessarily, just holding up their opinions for the country to see and for revealing them in their natural habitat. You're on the run. Creator of Libs of TikTok, whatever your name is, thanks for joining us tonight.
And so what happened, this reporter from the Washington Post, Taylor Lorenz, doxed this lady. She found out her name, wrote an article in the Washington Post, posting her name, her home address, and the home address of one of her family members. And that's not even up for debate. There's a picture of Taylor Lorenz at the family member's house. She got caught on the ring doorbell. And so they've put the picture out there. Now, let me say this. I don't know why anybody's surprised. The left does this all the time. They've been doing it for years. Remember when they were doxing cops? They're still doxing people. politicians, anybody who doesn't agree with them, basically. They'll post your name and your address and try to get you killed. I mean, look, Tim Pool was just swatted. I think like 6, 7 times. It was some ridiculous amount of swattings. So I don't know why anybody's pretending to be surprised. You heard the lady there. She goes, I'm not surprised. It happens all the time. It's what they do. But I will say, be careful going to people's houses. There are trespassing laws. Anything could happen. Get into a scuffle. One of you gets shot or hurt. Both your lives are over. Well, their life isn't over. You went to their house. Your life is over either way. Either way. Because you just committed murder. Or attempted murder. Depends on how it turns out. But no, so don't be surprised. These things go on. But fear not. Don't worry about it. We got this. They can try to do this. I think doxing needs to be illegal. If you publish somebody's private name and private address with the express purpose of getting them hurt, because that's what she's trying to do to this lady, because she knows all these cycles are left, somebody's going to do something. Remember when Ted Cruz was attacked, not a few years ago? Lost part of his liver. Really crazy. So, with that, remember, go over to Rumble, Dan Dawson, and check out my COVID mask video. It should be up tomorrow. But thank you, like, subscribe, share, and as always, especially in these days and times, keep your powder dry and do what you got to do.